Well, I emigrated from the UK in 1999 and moved into the city of Joondalup area.
And my family and I moved here in 2010. We'd lived in Port Hedland for 10 years and we managed to get a house in the city of Joondalup, and so stoked to do that.
Well, I grew up in Careen, so my first relationship was probably areas close to there, like Hillary's Boat Harbour is probably the sort of earliest memories I've got. Then after kind of growing up as a teenager in city of Joondalup, becoming friends and learning, being part of the sort of city in that way, I bought my first block of land right in the city and built a townhouse in 2003. And from there I started actually becoming part into the art scenes. So there was a great domino effect within the city of Joondalup with my art career, because it was kind of like the first stone dropped when I moved here, and then it just sort of kept rippling out after that.
Probably last year, the 2022 Community Art Exhibition, I was awarded with the Popular Choice Award for my art, and so this year it was used as the hero image for this year's exhibition, so yeah, that was good.
There's a few. The first one, and I think I should keep that as number one, was my first date with my husband, and we weren't in the city of Joondalup, but we went to Belafonte's at the Hillary's Boat Harbour, and yeah, the rest is history, 23 years later. In 2012, I won the Public Choice Awards for the Community Art Awards, and that was a really big reassurance that things weren't going to fail and that maybe things were going to improve. In 2017, I won the Celebrating Joondalup Art Award, and then 2018 I won it outright. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't listen to the negative voices. And then in 2021 and 22 I was accepted into the Invitational Art Award, that's such an honour, and yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
Personally, my favourite memory was us having my children in Joondalup. That was a big part of us staying within the town. We bought in a townhouse, we had the kids in the townhouse, we had 3 under 3, so we ended up looking for a bigger place and ended up moving to Mullaloo. And then I was along the coastlines, and that's when they went to Mullaloo Beach School. Which again, this is the domino effect, because I ended up doing an art project with them and spoke to the city of Joondalup, and they gave me a Sorrento place to paint what I put the big red fish along the Sorrento foreshore. And that piece of work then helped lead to my next favourite memory, which was Hillary's Boat Harbour mural. Now, I grew up in, as I said, in Careen, and we always were at Hillary's, and I'm pretty sure the first day the old golf course, the little mini putt, opened up there. We were there with my brothers and cousins and dad and playing there, and we used to go there all the time. Obviously years later the Great Escape's cleared, and then when that site came up for a mural site, I put my hand up and was really excited to be able to actually put together what I thought was a cool mural design for that space. And I even included, which not many people know about, 18 hidden golf balls along the mural, just to sort of help relate back to what it used to be. So I was there for a long time, and just being there daily and painting that mural was really awesome. I'm kind of so glad I got to put a really big art stamp in that place, because not only did I go there now with my kids, but it was a big memory for that particular spot for me. And yeah, so I think that art-wise is my favourite memory in Joondalup.
I don't think we've got a lot of changes in the visual arts, or what I do, but there's been a lot of changes around the Joondalup Festival, where the community is invited to do the community choral, and there's also a lot more murals around the place and sculptures and things like that around that obviously have been commissioned for the city.
When I first came, I became a member of the Joondalup Art Gallery. I think it was the Joondalup Art Association. There was always something on, and there was life drawing, and it was never expensive, and it just gave me a really good opportunity to get involved with the community in art. And having come from a small town, it was quite nice, and there was that same community feel. But I've also seen it close, and yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed that that's closed, and yeah, there doesn't seem to be much else for that now.
Being here for so many years now, I think the biggest change may just be the public art, just because you can see it, and because I'm familiar with all the streets and familiar with all the places over the years, I'm also got a keen eye for when I see something new and fresh. And even if it's a ping pong table painted out Neil Hawkins, or a new mural popped up, or one of my murals, it's kind of nice to see that sort of like splash of colour throughout the city keep coming up, and it's continuing, and it's every year there's more and more. And so I think from my point of view, that's what I sort of, notice.
I would really like to see a dedicated performing arts building, so that would encompass all of the arts. So there would be a gallery, there would be a theatre, there would be spaces to do workshops. We really do need that in this area.
More than one gallery. Like, it would be amazing to have a beautiful fine art gallery for the different fine art artists, and we've got a beautiful collection here in the city of Joondalup and really celebrates a lot of the artists here in Perth. And a space for those artists around Perth or international would be fantastic, but also I think there needs to be maybe 2 or 3 smaller galleries for more community-based artwork, or different hubs, and just really making the most of the community and getting more people to do art.
Looking forward for the next 25 years, I'm looking forward to the Ocean Reef Marina, because I live in Mullaloo. I've been there for 10 years now, and it's been exciting to finally see that it's come to life. And I'm kind of curious to know how it might affect even my career. As I said, there's always domino effects that happen, and who knows, there could be another Peter Ryan mural there, or a spot for me to put my hand up to do one, and then I'll complete what my friends call Pete Street. So everyone that lives along the coast, they see my murals from Sorrento and Hillary's, and so I want to keep continuing it through. I've got some in Mullaloo, and I need to further it down the coast and make my stamp there. Youthful, fun, and full of opportunity.
We need more.
Alive but underground.